Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing the D book tag, which is originally created by Jim's Books Reading and Stuff. He is going through the whole alphabet and doing a tag for each letter. So I'm up to D now. I have done A, B, and C. I will leave links in the description to all three in my description box. I don't know why. I will also leave a link to Jim's channel as well in the description, because we like to credit people where credit is due. So let's just get on with it. So this is blah, 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 blah. D is for many things and also for dogs, which aren't things. Can I make an A to Z of Abby, which is his dog? But here we go. Here's a picture, because I know it's going to come up. Here is a picture of Bumble. So D is for dog. Here's Bumble. Okay. Number 1. D is for Dahl. What is your favorite book by Roald Dahl? Which I believe is the children's author who wrote things like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the only... I haven't actually read Roald Dahl. I think Roald Dahl is, the only one I have actually seen / read. I haven't really read it. Is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, yeah, I want to read his works. I think he might have also done James and the Giant Peach. I could be wrong about that one. I'm trying to remember what Gavin has read. I know Gavin did a whole thing, I think, of reading Roald Dahl's, and I'm probably even saying that wrong, books. I see the next one. D is for Doctor Who. What is your favorite book about time travel? Doctor Who is my favorite, too. I love Doctor Who. Doctor Who is... Or who is your favorite doctor? My favorite... Well, I'll answer multiple things. Favorite book about time travel. I have really... There was this book. It's a Doctor Who book. Called 10 Little Aliens. And... Is it really about time travel? No, but it's a Doctor Who book. I really enjoyed it. There was some sort of time travel, because the Doctor's original time and place is not the place of 10 Little Aliens, but it's basically kind of like And Then There Were None, but in space. I actually really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. There's also the 12 Doctors, 12 Stories. I really enjoyed that book. My favorite Doctor is David Tennant. I really enjoyed David Tennant. David Tennant was my first Doctor. I did go back and watch Eccleston. I really enjoy Eccleston. I think Eccleston is my second favorite. And I wish he would come back, honestly. D is for dark. What is the darkest book you have read? I think that would be Pearl by Josh Malerman. That was a really messed up book. I have a whole review about it. I guess I'll be leaving that in the link in the description as well, of me talking about Pearl by Josh Malerman. It was pretty messed up, and yeah, I don't really recommend it. Not really. Well, let's just move on. D is for Dickens. How many Dickens books have you read? There were 15, according to this. Sorry, my battery's running low, so on my iPad. I have read none. I actually haven't read any, except maybe when I was younger I read Christmas Story. Yeah. Anyways, I've not read any, I don't think, by Charles Dickens. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember if I read anything in British literature by him. I feel like I did, but I'm just not remembering. D is for dictionary. In the internet years, do you still use a physical paper dictionary? I do not. I don't think I even own a dictionary anymore. I think any of my physical copies I had are back in my parents' place, so I don't even have a physical dictionary here to use. D is for dagger and detective. What was the last detective novel you read? Last detective novel might have been a Sherlock Holmes novel. Sherlock Holmes short stories. I started reading another Poirot novel. Haven't finished that one, and I don't think I'm going to be finishing it right now. So I think the last detective novel I have read is a Sherlock Holmes novel, but I'm not really sure which one I have read last. Of his novels I have read, the last one was The Hound of the Baskervilles, I believe. No, Sign of Fury. The other ones, I think the last short story collection I read was the first one. I don't think I've gotten to the one with the final problem in it. I have read that one, but am I like reading everything in order? I haven't gotten to that collection of short stories that include the final problem. D is for Dostoevsky. What is your favorite Dostoevsky novel? I have no idea who that is. Sounds Russian. Never heard of him. Sorry. Sorry. D is for diversity. Which book from your reading ticked the most diversity boxes? I think the 5th season, because that is written by an author of color. There are main characters are people of color. There is, the main characters are in a polygamous relationship where there's 2 guys and 1 girl. In that book, or they end up in a polygamous relationship together. I think the 5th season hits a lot of diversity notes on. I think the only thing would be disabilities, which I guess I don't know. I think disabilities is the only one that really doesn't get hit as much. And then D is for drawing. Who is your favorite visual artist? I really like Vincent van Gogh. I think that's partially because of Doctor Who, but I really like Vincent van Gogh and his work. I want to go to the, is it the Metropolitan? No, it's the Museum of Modern Art in New York, and go see the Vincent van Gogh collection there. Because my favorite painting is Starry Night. Doctor Who. My favorite painting is Starry Night, and that is where Starry Night is. So I want to go to the Museum of Modern Art and go see Starry Night. And I think they also have just some more of his works. I have seen Sunflowers by him. That's in London, and I have seen that. But I want to go see Starry Night. That's what I want to go see the most. He puts it in the description. If you haven't read anything by Dahl, Dickens, or Dostoevsky, you can substitute these authors for others beginning with D. So, let's think. Oh, goodness. I kind of answered Dahl, and I kind of answered Dickens. I'm trying to think of other authors that start with a D. Arthur Conan Doyle. My favorite Sherlock Holmes novel. I really enjoy, wow, that's not mentioned. Arthur Conan Doyle. Maybe Sherlock Holmes is mentioned later. But D for Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, my favorite novel of his is Hounds of the Baskervilles. I really enjoy Hounds of the Baskervilles. I also enjoy The Final Problem. That would probably be my favorite short story of Arthur Conan Doyle's. Since I haven't really read Dickens or Roald Dahl, I'm trying to think of other authors that I have read that start with a D. I'm looking at my shelves right now, and I'm having a hard time. My D shelf isn't very populated. It's mainly Sherlock Holmes over there. Let's look up authors that start with a D. Last name starts with a D, and then I'll mention some of my favorites. Authors. Authors with last name starting with D. I know I'm gonna get, yep. Let's go here. I'm not recognizing any of these people on this list. Hold on, let's just go with Goodreads, because that's Wikipedia. Wikipedia is weird about how they categorize things. So, of course, there is... Oh, I started reading All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. I enjoy that one. Haven't read that one. I saw another one that I have on my want to read, but have not read that or even started reading that, so and I haven't read anything by that author either. Oh, I haven't read that. That's another one, Susan Dennard, who I have not read anything by either. Apparently, I just haven't read a whole lot of last names starting with D. Doyle obviously being one, kind of my one and only. Let me go to my books and see if just not on this list, because I didn't even see a Sherlock Holmes novel on this list. So let's go to my red, and let's go to my red shelf. I have 131 on here, and let's sort. Yeah, let's do date red. Let's see. I have not read that, and I don't think that really counts because I didn't even really finish what I just saw. Okay. Paul. Oh, I read Oak and Ivy. I've read Arkham Manor, which is it's a Batman graphic novel, of course. My Lovely Wife by Samantha Downing. That was pretty good. Will my cat eat my eyeballs? And other big questions from tiny mortals about death by Caitlin Doughty. That is fantastic novel, nonfiction novel. Top tier. You should read it. She's a mortician. She has a YouTube channel. Guess I'm going to link that in the description as well. She's absolutely fantastic. I want to read more of her books. And then that one is When Things Get Dark, is edited by a person whose last name starts with a D. And The Kiss of a Stranger by Lily Danes. I kind of like that one too. I ended up giving that 4 stars. And that has been all the novels that I can think off the top of my head that I've read by people whose last names start with a D. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video. Be good. Be a good cabbage today. Go do something nice for somebody, even if it is for yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Love you.